Is America stupid? Kinda, actually. No, just kidding. We're actually not dumb when you look at the world statistics. America is actually the smartest, second smartest, what the hell? Or 16th smartest country in the world. But despite the fact that Americans think we're all really smart, most of us are actually pretty stupid. We do dumb things all the time. And what about people we know? They're even dumber than us. Face it, there's somebody in your family that might be the dumbest person on earth. Society is obsessed with intelligence, and we love making fun of dumb. So we thought, why not jump in on the stupid bashing ourselves and determine which Americans are the dumbest of all. It's not too hard to figure out, at least for the smart people. So stop watching CNN and stick around for a while as we calculate America's dumbest states. Duh. We began our unintelligent endeavor across America in the state of Tennessee. While there's lots of smart people in Tennessee, there's a lot of dumb people too. In Tennessee, 13% of people never graduated high school, and 5% of people never even finished the 8th grade. Yeah, we're talking to you, Tennessee guy. Additionally, only a quarter of Tennessee residents went to college like this guy did. Tennessee has some really smart people in places like Nashville, which is a technology hub in the South, and there are some pretty prestigious universities in the state too. On the other hand, you have people back in them hollers who haven't opened a book besides the Bible since they were 13. Does that make them stupid? Technically, yes. Tennessee, your report card's not looking good. Try again next time, would ya? Our next stop on our idiotic quest through America takes us to Texas. Hee-haw! Texas actually tied with Tennessee in its dumb rankings, but we broke the tie because Texas has the second highest number of people without a high school diploma in the United States. 17% of people in Texas never even finished high school. The only state with more high school dropouts? California. Yeah, they're pretty dumb in California too. However, we have to point out that Texas is actually in the middle of the pack when it comes to college degree holders. That means there's a lot of really smart people in Texas and a lot of really dumb people in Texas. But people in Texas gave us barbecue, guns, and the Cowboys, so that counts for something, right? Here's a Texas snowman. That's pretty clever, I'd say. And these boots are pretty nifty. And this is incredible. Way to go, Texas guy, you made a big truck. Texas, your mama's so dumb when your daddy said it was chilly outside, she ran into the kitchen to get a spoon. Right next door to the big old state of Texas, it gets worse. New Mexico is even dumber. While New Mexico has a few less high school dropouts than Texas, they have far fewer people who went to college here. It's like some New Mexicans finished high school and then just quit. Quitters. Actually, to be fair, New Mexico is home to the Los Alamos National Laboratory, which is home to 11,000 of some of the smartest people in the country. It's very top secret and they make nuclear weapons and stuff. So maybe we better not mess with them too much. How do these scientists deal with living next to so many dummies? When you go to a restaurant in New Mexico, they ask you red or green. That's it, 2 choices for chili. If they gave New Mexicans any more options, they probably couldn't figure it out. Other things that make New Mexico dumb? A bunch of their residents think they see UFOs all the time, and we know aliens aren't real. That's silly. New Mexico, if you don't get those grades up, no more Fortnite for a whole week. Good thing we only have to go just a little bit north for our next stop, NEVADUH. By the way, north is this way, dummy. Here in NEVADUH, 14% of people never finished high school, and barely more than 1 in 5 was smart enough to go to college. Maybe that's because there's only like 2 colleges in the entire state. What else is Nevada known for? Deserts. Stupid. Death Valley. Stupid. And Las Vegas. Not so stupid. Actually, they can't be that dumb in Nevada. After all, every day tons of stupid people come there and hand them all their money. Maybe we're the dummies. Nevada, I'm so disappointed in you. Is there something going on at home you want to talk about? We go back to the South, where we're pretty much going to stay for the rest of this dopey drive. We start our tour of dumb southern states with Alabama. After all, Forrest Gump was from Alabama and he was really stupid. In Alabama, school definitely isn't cool. A whopping 1 in 20 people didn't even finish 9th grade. Then they grew up and were dummies the rest of their lives. There's one thing people in Alabama really love: college football. You either cheer for Auburn or Alabama. And if you pick Auburn to beat Alabama, you're even stupider than I thought. Did you know Alabama is the third poorest state too? Maybe there's something to that. And fried green tomatoes, who eats that? Stupid! Actually, they can't be that dumb in Alabama. They figured out how to create an artificial ski resort in the middle of the South. That takes some real brains. And don't forget, Alabama's filled with hardworking, honest Americans who care about their communities. That's C-O-M-M-U-N. Forget it. Alabama, you need to come in for some extra help before and after school. This is simply unacceptable. If you want to see some real blockheads, head on down to the great state of Arkansas. Considering that only 22% of residents has a college degree and that 10% never finished high school, Arkansas residents couldn't get too upset if we thought they were a little dopey. Arkansas is home to the mysterious Fook monster who has been supposedly seen crawling along the bogs and marshes down there. Sort of like a Swamp Thing meets Bigfoot. I'll bet if that Fock monster took a spelling test, he'd get an F. Arkies, as they call themselves, have a tendency to call lunch dinner, and they call dinner supper. That's dumb. But I reckon y'all think that's pretty fine though, don't you? Arkansas, remember this. Just when the caterpillar thought the world was ending, he turned into a butterfly. West Virginia is next up on our list. That's probably not a surprise to anybody, I bet. There's less people who went to college in West Virginia than anywhere else in the whole country. Only 19% of West Virginians earned a college degree. Sadly, these two are probably smarter than a lot of people in West Virginia. Of course, we have to be fair here. West Virginia's given us a lot of things. Pepperoni rolls, banjos, and overalls, to name a few. Let's look at some West Virginia stereotypes. Everyone's a hillbilly, cousins get married, there's no arts and culture, everyone's a redneck. Are these accurate? Let us know in the comments below. Wow, West Virginia, you need to apply yourself more. Maybe you need to look through the rain in order to see the rainbow. Stupid girl, all you had you wasted. All you had you wasted. We begin our final journey back down to the South as we take a quick pit stop in Kentucky. Home to horse racing and bourbon makers, Kentucky's actually a pretty cool place to live. Maybe the folks here just want the simple life and don't care about getting ahead in life. Maybe we shouldn't judge them. Just kidding, let's judge. Kentucky gets the top 5 in 3 categories. Least number of high school graduates, number of people who never even went to high school, and number of people who didn't go to college. But we don't think you really seem to care much about that, do you, Kentucky? Kentucky's actually home to 2 really good universities, Louisville and Kentucky. And even though only one U.S. president was born in Kentucky, he might have been our best president ever. That's Abraham Lincoln, you idiot. All D's. Kentucky. Maybe you should shoot for the moon next time. You never know, you might end up among the stars. And who's our runner-up for the stupidest state in America? Hello, Louisiana. 1 in 9 people in Louisiana never finished high school, and 1 in 20 never even made it to high school. What about college? 23% of people in Louisiana have a college degree, which is the 5th lowest in our great nation. Louisiana native Bobby Boucher sure was stupid, but at least he helped his team do something. What did the rest of the people in Louisiana do that was productive to help win something? Louisiana tries though. It's home to the frog capital of the world and the duck capital of America. That's cool. Famous people from Louisiana include DJ Khaled, Richard Simmons, and Lil Wayne. Any Lil Wayne fans out there? No? Jesus, Louisiana. I'm beginning to think you've got mashed potatoes for brains. Drum roll, please. America's dumbest state is Mississippi. I couldn't decide, is Mississippi more Patrick or Barney? Just kidding, Mississippi. You guys are pretty dopey though. Mississippi has the highest number of high school dropouts in America at 11%. That means more than 1 in 10 people didn't finish high school. Even the criminals are dumb in Mississippi. What's the deal anyway, guys? Mississippi's actually a really pretty place, and the weather isn't too bad for most of the year. There's a lot to do, and everyone's really friendly. Maybe they just don't like sitting in class all day in Mississippi, and they'd rather hit the trails or go find a lake somewhere. They like to hunt, go to church often, and make some really great food. Maybe we should stop bullying Mississippi. If we're gonna pick on someone, let's pick on California. They deserve it. Well, that was our tour of America's stupidest states. If you're still watching, good for you. That means you have a decent attention span. unlike the rest of the idiots who already moved on to the next dumb YouTube video that they can understand better. Hey guys, if you learned something new or you just like this video, make sure to like it. And if you really like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get all of our videos about what it's like to live in different places in America. Peace.